Hey everyone, welcome to Financial Fitness Hub, where we break down the most practical tips to help you improve your finances and live your best life. Today, we're diving into why so many people struggle to build wealth, and more importantly, what you can do to change that starting today. Listen, I used to be a broke real estate agent working 12-hour days, barely scraping by. But I learned that the biggest obstacle to wealth wasn't my income, it was my mindset. Before we get into it, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with someone who needs a fresh perspective on money. Let's grow this community together. The biggest obstacle to building wealth isn't your paycheck, it's your mindset. Most of us grew up hearing things like, money doesn't grow on trees or rich people are greedy. These beliefs, my friends, create invisible mental barriers that stop us from achieving financial freedom. They make us think small and play it safe. Here's a scenario. Imagine you're offered a promotion with a significant pay raise, but the new job feels intimidating. That little voice in your head says, what if I can't handle it? What if I fail? This, my friends, is fear of failure, and it's often rooted in scarcity thinking. Instead of seeing money as a tool for growth and opportunity, we see it as something limited or even bad. But here's the thing. You can rewire your thinking. Every time you think, I can't afford this, stop yourself and replace it with, how can I afford this? This simple shift trains your brain to focus on solutions and opportunities rather than limitations. For example, instead of cutting your daily coffee to save money, ask yourself, what skill can I learn, or what side hustle can I start to increase my income by $200 this month? Remember, your mindset is the foundation of your financial success. Change your thoughts, and you change your financial future. Alright, let's get real for a second. How many of you have ever bought something just to feel better after a rough day? Come on, be honest. Don't worry, I'm not judging. We've all been there. Emotional spending is one of the most common reasons people struggle with wealth building. Think about it. After a bad breakup, you might find yourself buying expensive clothes, the latest gadgets, or even booking impulsive trips you didn't plan for. You're not really buying the item, you're buying a temporary feeling of comfort or escape. But here's the problem. Emotional spending sabotages your financial goals. It's like trying to run a marathon while dragging a bag of bricks. So, here's what you can do about it. Before any impulsive purchase, follow the 24-hour rule. Add the item to your cart, wait a full day, and then ask yourself, do I really need this, or am I just trying to soothe a bad mood? Trust me, this simple trick will save you thousands over time. Even better, create a feel-good fund, a separate account specifically for guilt-free splurges, so your emotional spending doesn't wreck your budget. Remember, true financial freedom comes from making conscious decisions, not impulsive reactions. Here's a fact that might surprise you. Wealth isn't built by winning the lottery or getting one big break. It's built through small, consistent actions over time. People often think they need a six-figure salary to start saving and investing, but that's simply not true. Remember, I started with nothing. Let me tell you a story about a man named Ronald Reed. Ronald was a janitor who quietly invested small amounts of money for decades. When he passed away, he left behind an $8 million fortune. How did he do it? Simple. He prioritized habits like spending less than he earned and consistently investing in simple, reliable stocks. The takeaway here is that consistency trumps intensity. Instead of trying to make drastic changes overnight, focus on adopting the 1% rule. Each month, try to save or invest just 1% more than you did the previous month. If you saved $50 this month, aim for $51 next month. These small increases might seem insignificant at first, but trust me, they compound over time and turn into massive results. Remember, the key to building lasting wealth is to make saving and investing a habit, not a chore. Let's be honest, we've all been there. Ever felt the pressure to buy the latest iPhone just because all your friends have it? Or book an expensive vacation just because it looks good on Instagram? That, my friends, is social pressure, a silent wealth killer that keeps so many people trapped in a cycle of debt and dissatisfaction. Here's a relatable scenario. Your coworker buys a brand new luxury car, and suddenly, you feel like your perfectly fine, reliable sedan isn't good enough. So what do? You upgrade too, taking on a hefty car loan you didn't really need. But here's the thing. True wealth isn't about impressing others or keeping up with the Joneses. It's about financial freedom. It's about having the flexibility to live on your own terms, pursue your passions, and achieve your goals without being held back by financial constraints. So, next time you feel that pressure to spend money you don't have to impress people you don't even like, ask yourself this simple question. If no one could see this purchase, would I still want it? Remember, true wealth is about building a life that love, not the life that social media tells you to love. This next tip might be the easiest fix on this list, but it's also where so many people trip up, forgetting to automate their finances. Listen, I get it. Manually transferring money to your savings or investment accounts each month can feel like a chore. And let's be honest, you're more likely to skip it when life gets busy. But here's the beauty of automation. It takes the emotion and the effort out of saving and investing. Here's what I recommend. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to a high-yield savings account or investment platform on the day you get paid. This is called paying yourself first, and it ensures you're consistently putting money aside without even thinking about it. Even if you can only spare $20 per paycheck right now, that's okay. Start small and gradually increase the amount as your income grows. Remember, the goal is to make saving and investing a non-negotiable part of your financial routine. One of the biggest reasons people struggle to build wealth is that they want instant results. We live in a world of instant gratification, where we can get anything we want with a few taps on our phones. But building wealth doesn't work that way. It's like growing a tree. You have to plant the seeds, water them consistently, and be patient. There are no shortcuts. Think about planting a garden. You carefully sow the seeds, water them daily, and then you wait. You might not see any progress for weeks. But then, one day, tiny sprouts begin to emerge from the soil. And with continued care and attention, those sprouts eventually grow into a thriving, abundant garden. Wealth works the same way. It requires consistent effort and a long-term perspective. The key is to stay focused on your goals, even when progress seems slow. One of the best ways to stay motivated is to track your progress. Use a simple spreadsheet or a financial app to see how your savings or investments grow each month. Watching the numbers increase, even slowly, can be incredibly motivating and reinforce those good financial habits. Remember, building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Stay patient, stay consistent, and you'll eventually reach your destination. Building wealth isn't about being perfect. It's about taking small, intentional steps every day. Remember, the way you think about money directly impacts how much of it you can build and keep. So start by examining your money mindset, identify your spending triggers, and commit to automating your finances. These small changes can make a world of difference over time. If you found value in today's video, please subscribe, like, and share this video with someone who needs a little financial inspiration. Let's help each other grow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.